Internet! I'm Elliot the Purple-Haired Doofus, and welcome back to The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. Today we're covering chapters 87 and 88. I hope you've read that far because I do not want to ruin anything for you. Today's section begins with Kvothe meeting Ari in the night. You remember Ari, right? She was the woman that I thought was a vagrant, which turned out to be true, who would listen to Kvothe practice his lute in the courtyard. Honestly, she's probably my favorite character in this entire book. She's enigmatic, kind of a little, I want to say cute, but that's not the right word. She's just adorable, I guess. And when I was looking up this series to figure out how many others there were, I found out that there's a spin-off starring just her. And that's awesome. Anyways, Kvothe's meeting Ari, and they have this little tongue-in-cheek thing about Kvothe wanting to search her under thing. And it's just kind of like, oh, Kvothe, you devil! Oh no, oh. Anyways, Kvothe goes through the sewers that he was actually asking to search, and he's trudging through these small cavernous kind of tunnels, and he comes across just what he's looking for. Before the book tells you what he's looking for, we go back to the end. Really? Really, Patrick? Really? Why you gotta do me like that, bro? Why? Anyways, we go back to the inn where Kvothe is talking with the storyteller and Bast, and his story is interrupted by all of his normal patrons that come in to buy his beer and food and just generally relax at his bar. As they're all having their holly jolly time and introducing themselves to the storyteller, because this is the first time that they're all meeting him, a large man comes into the doorframe. This large man is huge and imposing. And he comes in and he sits down at the bar, and the storyteller recognizes him. Because this man is wearing the chronicler's shirt. This man is the man who stole from the chronicler as he was on his way to meet Kvothe. And it's just like, wow, way to make this sneak go full circle. Unfortunately, this man looks worse for wear, and he's talking in tongues. The people start to kind of want to throw him out of the bar, and a bar fight ensues with the large imposing man at the center of the fight. A couple people die. No one important, just a couple of the patrons. And the large imposing man gets killed. And everyone cleans up, and they're tending to Kvothe and the chronicler's wounds. Well, Bast is. And they're discussing what happened. Turns out that the mercenary was possessed by a demon. And Kvothe doesn't really want that news to get out there. So he doesn't let it well known. He just lets people think that the mercenary was a crazy bastard. As Bast and Kvothe are tending to the chronicler's wounds, the chronicler wants to ask, about Kvothe's restaurant and bar. And Bast actually stops him while Kvothe is getting more bandages and says, don't ask him about the bar. Or don't ask him about anything other than his adventures. And I'm just kind of scratching my head, thinking, why the hell doesn't Bast want Chronicler to ask about his life now? Why not, continue to talk to him? Kvothe comes back and he says, I still have a few more loose ends I could tie up for you before the end of tonight. And Chronicler's like, yes, please, at least clean up those loose ends. And that's when I'm remembering that he has 2 whole other nights, and I'm like, 40 pages from the end? I'm just like, wow. Wow, this is... So, we have 2, maybe 3 more books to read in this series. Patrick, my question for you today is, have you ever been in a fight? What was it like? How did it go? Tell me all about it. What's it like? Yesterday's question was, have you ever been punished and then had that punishment revoked and actually turned into a promotion? Honestly, this is such a convoluted, situation that many of you are probably like, no. Just like I am. That's never happened to me before. It's just... If I'm gonna get in trouble, I'm really gonna get in trouble. Because I always do what I intend to do. I hope. Do not forget that the next book that I will be reading is Soccer Blue by Christopher Moore. Go out and grab it by any legal means necessary. Borrow it from a friend, buy it at a bookstore, borrow it from a library, buy it on a Kindle. I don't care what you do as long as it's legal. And read it before I ruin it for you. I definitely suggest that you go out and get the print copy because it comes with blue ink for all of the text and full color pictures of all the paintings that he's talking about. Seriously guys, it's kind of amazing. I have been the Purple Hair Doofus, reminding you to watch your Pajamaritis. And I will see you all in the next chapters of The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. Toodles!